Well, open us up. Spring game. How'd it go? Maybe how's your spring overall been?
Spring overall has been fantastic. I'm getting with Coach Needham, our new defensive coordinator. I know all the guys are juiced up about that, and we've been working hard. We've been doing a lot of different things, a lot of fluid motion stuff like that. So we're all working hard, and we're very pumped up. And to recap the spring game, the defense did well. I think we got 2 takeaways, and it's our ball, so we're always trying to get it. And so I'm very proud of all my guys and proud of my whole team.
Now let's kick this off.
Chase, last year when you came into the program, I remember one of the first major goals you had was to earn the respect of everybody by working your butt off to get to where you are on the field, right?
Yes, sir.
How did you treat this spring session?
I think there's something to be said about every day earning everybody's respect and working as hard as you possibly can. So, although I was more established this year coming into spring, I still had that hunger. We didn't achieve our main goal. So I just came in every day with my hard hat. I came to work as hard as I could, ran to the ball every play, and hopefully my teammates can respect that.
Obviously, big bowl win that you guys are coming off of, but as your coach said just a couple minutes ago, you didn't really achieve your ultimate goal of winning the MAC championship. In the past couple months, how much have you weighed thinking about, we won the bowl game, and we didn't win the ultimate game? How much did you balance those in your in these past few months?
Yeah, I mean, definitely happy about the bowl game and happy for the history that we made this year. But the goal for last year was to win the MAC. And so we failed our first goal. And as Coach Creighton just said, it's a good feeling to win a bowl game. It's a good feeling to make history. But I still have a sour taste in my mouth from the way last year happened. I'll never forget the heartbreak after Toledo. And that's a good thing because it's driving us to get better than we ever have before.
More flow in your hair this year?
Yeah, how you guys like it? I'm growing it out a little bit.
I like it.
A little bit more hang time, huh, Tanner?
What was the decision for that?
I just don't like paying for haircuts.
That's fair.
Just been growing it out, seeing how I look. I mean, hopefully everyone's a fan of it.
So, it's your first year last year. You come in, you do a phenomenal job. You're in
Thank you.
the captain role. What do you want to see from yourself, your second year, as captain on this team? And then what do you want to see from the team as well?
Well, my number one goal is to win the MAC. That's the number one thing. So that's really all I'm focused on. But for myself, just growth and being more comfortable with the starting spot, doing everything I can in multiple positions to help my team more than I did last year. And that's what I'm looking to do. And
then, you also get a new defensive coordinator. Talk to me a little bit about him, how it's been so far, and how excited you are to go into the new season with him.
Oh, I'm very excited to be with Coach Needham. He's got a lot of experience. I know he was a former Ohio State Buckeye, so he's got a lot of knowledge as well. And we've been clicking on all cylinders. I've been playing multiple positions, which is good. I think I have a versatility that I can help bring to this team. And just super pumped, super excited. He's done a great job. We all feel comfortable. We all feel excited to work for him. And like I said, we're trying to win the MAC. That's our number one goal.
Awesome. Thank you.
Chase, I know you're very outgoing, last year that was very evident, but you guys are also missing, Jose Ramirez this year. Also another very outgoing guy. Talent speaks for itself, All-American, all that stuff. The talent's going to be, something where you guys are going to have to figure out how to make up for it. But his attitude really was loud and proud and happy, and I really thought it made football more enjoyable for you guys.
For sure.
How do you guys try to replace that?
Yeah.
That part of it.
Well, I would just say, Jose's, Jose. He's a fantastic person. We'll never be able to really replace Jose the man. But I think everybody just has to step it up a notch and take one little bit. It's not all about one new guy standing up and being the new Jose. That's not what it's about. It's about everybody just working as hard as they can and pitching into that effort, and that will come. You know what I'm saying? That next Jose will come out. So, but Jose is a unique guy. He's a fantastic football player, and there'll never be another Jose Ramirez here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you.
Enjoy your summer.
Thank you, sir. All right, see you.
How you guys doing?
Good.
How's it going?
Tanner, Blake McQuarrie.
Tanner can wait my before you.
Oh, yeah.
Tanner, you go from kind of being amongst a lot of guys in that room, you're now the old soldier in that room. How's your spring been, and how would you recap the past 15 opportunities?
So it's definitely been a lot different without Dylan and Haas, because I pretty much came in with those two guys and been here and have grown and learned a lot from from those two guys, and now us three have really been the leaders of the receiver group for a few years, and now I have to take that role on just myself. But as being, I would consider myself the leader, but there's a lot of other guys who have stepped up. Coach Creighton talked about J.B. Mitchell, who has stepped up so much, and he's taken more of a leadership role. Darius Lassiter, who's coming back, who I think could be one of the best receivers in the MAC, is stepping up. And the two transfers, they look really good. They're playing really well. So I could go down the line in the receiver room about just how much people have progressed, how many plays they made, and just how they're growing as a person. Like I can't speak enough good things about our whole room. Coach Chestnut, who's only been here for 3 days, he's already making an impact right away. He's already learning the offense, which is not easy. And I'm just super proud of the guys, and I'm really excited to see how the room grows.
Now, Tanner, you did say that where like it was multiple leaders like leading the room, but now it's you with like the most experience. You guys have returners outside of you, but
Yeah.
you have like obviously more multi-years experience since like 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how is it hard for you, or do you like it? Like, how is that like adjustment going for you?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy being. I do and don't enjoy being the old guy, because I got outside people telling me I need to go in the real world, but I just love football. I love this place too much to get a real job. So I gotta keep. I just love it here so much, and then I do enjoy it being here, being around the guys. It's just a breath of fresh air being around the young guys. Because they're just so much fun to be around. They're really smart football players. They're really good football players, and they play hard. So, it's just been a joy to be around these guys. So.
And Haas and Dylan, they were both like kind of the leaders in like the punt return unit too.
Correct.
Today I saw you, I saw Darius, I saw Hanze, I saw Jalen out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how are you guys all taking to that and trying to like replace two guys who are leading that group too?
Yeah.
And
So.
how do you feel you're doing in that?
So I think I'm doing a good job. I got one game rep last year, and I think just more doing my due diligence and working harder in that category, because other than last year, I didn't really have any experience in practice returning punts. So I think I'm doing a really good job of learning and growing and being able to really judge the ball much better. But I think all those guys you talked about, they're doing the same thing as me, and we got this whole summer to work with the punters in fall camp. So I think we're in really good shape right now. We have 4 solid good guys, and there's some more who are doing the same. So.
And then Tanner, like they said, you guys lose Hassan, of course, and Dylan. So you are stepping up into a bigger role now.
Yeah.
What from what you did last year, some All-MAC honors. What is the goal this year for you and the team as well?
For me and the team, the goal is to win a MAC championship. We fell short last year, and I think that's just driving the team right now. And I can see it around the room, around the whole team, and it's just driving us and everybody. That's our goal right now. Individual and team goal is to win the MAC championship. Because if the whole team thrives, then each individual is thriving and doing their part. So, and it goes both ways. Team thrives, individuals thrive. Individuals thrive, then the team does well as well.
And then you guys, have some new coaches on the staff, and one of those guys, being Chestnut, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I know you said you've only met him so far for like 3 days, I believe.
Yeah, he's been here for 3 practices, so
yeah.
I think he's been here since Monday.
Okay. And so, what have you learned, from him so far? And then, what do you look to learn from him, and how excited are you to go into the season with him?
So I think there's really what I've seen in this first week of being with him. There's really 2 aspects of him. He talks about how he really wants to know us as a person, and rather than just knowing our parents' names, our brother, sister, stuff like that, he really wants to get to know us, what drives us. And I really appreciate that as a coach, like someone who's got our back, and someone who really wants to build a lifelong relationship. And I really appreciate that about him. That's the first aspect. The most important one is the impact he plans to make on our lives. And then the second thing is the techniques and being a better football player. And he, in 3 days, I've already noticed him giving a completely new perspective on things and just like how to handle yourself in meetings, taking notes and stuff like that, and definitely on the field stuff. And he's going to be my my 5th receiver coach. So I've definitely learned a lot from my previous ones. I'm super thankful for them, and I'm already thankful for Coach Jessamine. So.
I'll ask you because I was surprised Alex didn't, but how's the transition with Coach Pike taking over as the OC? We know he transferred that position and role from Coach at the end of last year, but what's it been like for you learning from him and maybe some nuances that are slightly different?
Yeah, so I think another thing is, most of my career, Coach Creighton's been the offensive coordinator, and I think just Pike, it's the same